Hi everyone, welcome to another video. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about the difference between having an anxiety disorder and being anxious. The reason we're talking about anxiety so much at the moment is because next week we're launching our anxiety workshop, and this is for anyone in high school age on a Tuesday night at Lounge. There's limited spaces, so do get in touch if you want to take part, and it's basically going to run through what is anxiety, how does it impact us, how can we help ourselves if we feel anxious, how can we help our friends, family, and basically just understand a little bit more about what's going on when we feel anxious. And it's not just for people who feel they have anxiety, it's just for anyone who wants to know a little bit more. So the question that people ask all the time is, am I anxious or do I have anxiety? So there's a little bit of a difference there. First of all, I want to say that every single person will feel anxious at some point in their lives. It's totally normal to feel a bit anxious about things. If it's exam time, it's totally normal to feel anxious about that. If you have your driving test, it's totally normal to feel anxious about that. For me, what caused me to feel anxious is driving somewhere new where I don't know where I'm going to park because I'm not a very good parker. Like phoning people, don't like phoning people, so that makes me really anxious. When I have to hand in essays at uni, that makes me anxious. These are all totally normal things to feel anxious about. We cannot live in a world where we don't feel anxious. It's a protective thing, it's totally normal. Where being anxious can turn into having anxiety and having an anxiety disorder is when the anxiety is to a level where we can't function, where it has a huge impact on our life. So for example, if whenever I was going somewhere new, the anxiety was to a level where I ended up not going, and I left the house less and less and less and only had a few places that I could go in my car and feel able to do that, then that's anxiety having a huge impact on my life. So it's that difference of, is it just something that causes you a bit of anxiety and for that day you're feeling anxious about it and you have a few anxious thoughts and you get your friend to give you a wee pep talk, or is it stopping you from leaving the house, stopping you from doing the things you love, and maybe you're having panic attacks and things like that. So that would be one way to know the difference between, am I just feeling a bit anxious or do I have like anxiety and an anxiety issue? Now, just because you have anxiety does not mean that you always will have it. It doesn't mean that you're broken or anything like that. It just might mean that you need a bit of extra support in how to deal with those feelings. So if that was at all interesting, or if you want to know anything more about anxiety, then please get in touch if you are the right age group for the anxiety workshops. And even if you're not the right age group or you can't come, do get in touch and we'll be happy to talk to you a bit more about anxiety. See you in another video. Bye.